Hi, my name is Imogen. I work at ARA as a project officer in a project called Communities for Change, which is a domestic and family violence prevention project, working with community leaders from different refugee and migrant communities to address the topic within their own community contexts. Before I say any more about the project, I'll define what domestic and family violence is, as it can be a new term for some people. In Australia, domestic violence refers to violence, abuse and intimidation between people who are currently or have previously been in an intimate relationship. But sometimes we talk about family violence, which is a broader term that can refer to violence between family members that can include current or former partners, as well as between a parent and child, siblings, etc. Domestic and family violence is very common across the world. Worldwide, 1 in 3 women have either experienced physical or sexual violence in their lifetime. It is also very common in Australia, where 1 in 5 Australian women have experienced sexual violence since the age of 15. We know that domestic violence occurs all across the world. It happens across socioeconomic groups, ethnicities and ages. But statistics do show that women are more likely to experience domestic violence than men. And why ARA is interested in running this project and doing this work is because we understand that the stresses of the migrant and refugee experience can contribute to domestic and family violence occurring in migrant communities. We know that there are new gender roles to adapt to in the new country. Sometimes immigration status can create dependence on partners. We also know that there are differing paces of adapting to culture between parents and their children. We also know that women from a migrant and refugee background may be less likely to seek support due to language barriers, fear of authorities, immigration status and fear of deportation, and a lack of knowledge of what services exist in Australia. So we decided to take a community-led approach because we also know that in new and emerging communities, community members are more likely to seek support from trusted family, friends, or community leaders. So over the past 3 years, we've worked with 30 different community educators from different migrant and refugee communities. We provide training to these leaders and provide them with the skills and knowledge about domestic and family violence so that they can identify it, they can refer their community members to appropriate services, and they know how to respond if someone discloses this to them. We support community educators to deliver sessions into their communities. These can look at a whole different range of ways. Sometimes we have information sessions, other times we have conversation groups, parenting groups, and many other options. We can shape sessions based on what communities think will be the best option in their particular context. So we are really keen to continue recruiting community educators from different backgrounds, and if this is something you are interested in, you're welcome to contact ARA and they will pass on your details to me. We are hoping to build more and more of a network around preventing domestic and family violence from occurring, because we believe everyone has the right to live safely in Australia, and that women and children and men all deserve to seek support if this is occurring. So thank you very much.